Dear students, hope you are well and doing great. The video on this topic, how to control anger, contains instructive and educational content that is both shareable and easy to retain. So let's start. Let's start with the knowledge of what is anger. Anger is the psychology of our mind. Anger is a reaction to something that our brain perceives as danger. Our brain interprets the emotional and physical danger the same. There are some medical reasons for anger that are drug addiction, a medical disability, biochemical changes, migraine, abuse, stress, poverty, etc. Anger has some physical effects on our body, which are pressure in head, pressure in sinus cavities, increased blood pressure, tingling, headache, fatigue, heart palpitations, and tightening of chest. Let's know about the signs of anger. In the brain's medial temporal lobe, the amygdala is an almond-shaped part of the brain. It is the integrative center for emotions. It responds to the outside stimuli which prepare us for physical aggression. This is the amygdala, almond-shaped part of the brain. If the outside stimulus is of danger, it prepares us for physical action, which is of aggression. Anger can trigger the fight or flight response of our body. It causes the adrenal glands, these are the adrenal glands, to release the stress hormones adrenaline and noradrenaline in the body, which prepare us for physical aggression. If the outside stimulus is of disappointment, frustration, judgment, reaction, fear, any of them, it triggers the amygdala, the almond-shaped part of the brain, which causes the hypothalamus to trigger pituitary gland. And the pituitary gland causes the adrenal glands to release adrenaline and noradrenaline, which prepare us for physical aggression against the stimulus. How we react during anger depends on second brain area, which is the prefrontal cortex. It is a part of the brain that is over the left eye. It is responsible for decision making. This part is also engaged during the course of anger, putting brakes on emotions. This is the prefrontal cortex. It puts brakes on emotions which may be of anger. In depressed people, this neurological brake fails to engage. The problem starts when anger boils over aggression and hostility, behaviors that cause harm. All this neurological process would not last more than 2 seconds. That's why we are advised to count till 10 when we experience anger. There are some scientific ways to control anger. Let's know about them. First is to take deep breaths. Reduction in fight or flight response can be achieved via diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing causes the parasympathetic nervous system to release acetylcholine. Acetylcholine causes reduction in heart rate, and the production of acetylcholine can be increased via diaphragmatic breathing. So take deep breaths when you are angry. Next is to doing exercise. The daily practice of sticking to an exercise is an easy way to fortify your self-control. Next is meditation. Practice loving kindness meditation. To do loving kindness meditation, you all need to do is to systematically send forgiveness, compassion, love, and kindness to people around you. Practice yoga to keep yourself calm. Next is to read fiction, because reading a novel, a book, or anything you want can improve brain function on a variety of levels. Next is humanism. Connect with people from different walks of life and systems of beliefs. It can create neurobiological changes in the brain. The stronger the positive experience with a stranger, the greater is the increase in neuronal sympathy. And it can cause reduction in the emotions of anger. Next is spirituality. Be connected with nature. Try to be relaxed by spending some time with nature. Keep yourself motivated by repeating certain positive phrases. It can cause positive impacts on our emotions and cause reduction in the anger. There are some other ways to manage your anger, which are walk or exercise, step away from the situation, reframe your thinking, identify triggers or warning signs, talk to somebody, try breathing or muscle relaxation.